Don't stop.
That's nice, Mama. Yeah. Under the table in the front living room, right by the kitchen and kitchen.
Hey, that's early.
She'll look up your little.
Ready?
Ready.
Okay. So first I just want to thank everybody on behalf of Sheila and Stephen for coming to join them on this special day. They're very happy to have their family and friends around for their marriage. And I'm truly honored, honestly, and blessed to be asked to do this by them. So we'll get right started. For those, just a quick thing about Stephen. For those of you who don't know Stephen, Stephen has a very strong personality, very keen wit, and he's also got a very strong loyalty to family and friends. And when I first met Sheila, I was a little concerned about that, but it turns out that I knew right off Sheila was an amazing person, very special, and easily could match anything he could throw at her in terms of both personality, wit, and then some. So I really truly believe that they've each found their true soulmate, and so with that I'd like to just say let's get this thing started. Before me are two beautiful people. They're each very accomplished, self-sufficient and mature adults who are in love and want to get married, and who from this day forward want to share the rest of their lives together, and I think it's a perfectly delightful idea. So Stephen and Sheila face each other. You sure you're ready?
Where's the card?
Stephen and Sheila, treat yourselves and each other with respect and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each other be alone. When frustration, difficulties, and fear assail your relationship as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the parts which seem wrong. Stephen and Sheila will now say a few words about their commitment to each other. Stephen?
Well, first off, I just want to say that I love you with all my heart.
Speak up, honey. Don't be shy.
I love you with all my heart, and there's nobody else that I would rather spend my life with. I'm a little nervous, so I'm going to read kind of off the cards when I present. You've opened my eyes to the possibilities that life has to offer. You've inspired me to step out of my comfort zone and grasp for what seems out of reach. You've opened my heart to sharing myself, my hopes and my fears with you, and in doing so, you've taught me to face my fears and embrace my hopes, thus making me a better man. And you have opened my mind to understand that it is this sharing of oneself to another that brings two people closer. And it is the sharing of our life's experiences that will make us stronger. You are my mentor and my pupil, my therapist and my patient.
Hey.
My best friend and my lover. I promise you that I will work towards becoming the man that you deserve. And I promise to try to be less opinionated and more concessive when we disagree. And most importantly, I promise to put the toilet seat up before I pee. And put it back down when I'm done.
That's the most important part.
Sheila?
Stephen, your integrity has created a foundation for me to build faith with us, and that's because you have such integrity. You've broken through my walls of insecurity, and you've shown me that if you believe and trust in yourself, that you don't have to care what other people think about you, that you can stand on your own and be a strong person. Your honesty has given me a home, really, where I can feel safe, because you have been the man in my life that's made me believe in committed love, that it exists, and that I can have someone in my life who's going to be faithful to me and be good to me and love me no matter what. The way that you're compassionate with others has taught me to be less selfish. And you truly are such a great man, and you make me a better person every day.
You say Peter?
I did.
You stutter?
I would like to say that I promise to support you and protect you when you're faced with loss. I promise to laugh with you every day, especially when you burst out in song or you start doing that pathetic robot dance.
You'll probably
Right?
see that later tonight.
Yes. And I promise to let you win some battles. And I promise to not ask you to pee sitting down anymore. You are my teacher. You're my best friend that I've ever had. And I love you more than anything in my life. And thank you for choosing me to marry. Thank you for believing in me and marrying me. I love you.
Okay, we'll now do the vows. Ready?
That's what I'm talking about.
Stephen, do you promise to respect Sheila as her own person and realize that your interests, desires, and needs are no less important as her own?
I do.
Sheila, do you promise to respect Stephen as his own person and realize that your interests, desires, and needs are no less important than your own?
I
His
do.
own.
His own. I
Another Freudian slip.
Stephen, do you promise to grow along with Sheila, to be willing to face changes in order to keep your relationship alive and existing?
I do.
Sheila, do you promise to go along with Stephen to be willing to face challenges in order to keep your relationship alive and existing?
I do.
Stephen, do you promise you will be forgiven but not complacent? From this day forward, do you take shared responsibility for your marriage regardless of your success or failure?
I do.
Sheila, do you promise you will be forgiven but not complacent? From this day forward, do you take shared responsibility for your marriage regardless of your success or failure?
I do.
Stephen, will you please place the ring on Sheila's finger and say with me? Sheila, as I give you this ring,
Sheila, as I give you this ring,
I promise to be faithful and true to you in mind, body, and spirit,
I promise to be faithful to you in mind, body, and spirit,
to cherish you and to respect you,
to cherish you and respect you,
and be a source of comfort and encouragement as long as I shall live.
to be a source of
Comfort
and
and encouragement
encouragement
as long
as long
as
as I shall live.
Sheila, will you place this ring on Stephen's finger and say with me, Stephen, as I give you this ring, I promise to be faithful and true to you in mind, body, and spirit.
Stephen, as I give you this ring, I promise to be faithful to you in mind, body, and spirit.
To cherish you and to respect you,
To cherish you and respect you.
and be a source of comfort and encouragement as long as I shall live.
And to be a source of current comfort as long as we both shall live.
I now pronounce you man and wife.